Make a decision. Don't pass the buck. Don't wait to make a decision. Take an action. You can take it now. You just have to decide. By waiting to make a decision, you've made a decision to not act, and no problem will solve itself. This is Clay. As a finance manager, he is responsible for making countless decisions every day and understands the influence that teamwork and communication have on making the best decisions. In his field, he is incredibly conscious that even with trial and error, making a decision is necessary, and choosing to not make a decision is not an option.
We make tons of decisions every day. Some require a quick response and you take care of it really quick. Some require, you run up the flagpole to a higher echelon to make the decision. When you're dealing with people and cars that haven't been paid for, essentially, haven't been funded by the bank, and you need certain things from the customer. The biggest decision for us is whether to deliver the car to the customer, knowing that we were missing a piece of information. How trustworthy is the customer? How confident do we feel on letting this customer take the car and not having everything that we need? The biggest decision again is whether to deliver the car or not. You take a chance with both. If you choose not to deliver the car, the customer may decide not to buy the car. They don't have possessions, the deal isn't done. So typically for smaller things, we go ahead and deliver the car, and we just kind of follow up with them to make sure we can get our money. And then on the other side of it, you don't want to let a customer drive off with a car with bigger steps that are very important to the bank and to us to make sure that we get that maybe they cannot produce or something is incorrect when we do get it, and then we have to bring the car back. Ultimately, the last thing we want to do is bring the car back, but we don't want to miss a deal in the process. Depending on the gravity of the situation or the decision. So the bigger decisions, we typically will get other people involved, other managers involved. That way, you've got several different opinions, and you're 100% sure you're making the right decision at that time because you've got people in your corner as well. The smaller ones, the day-to-day decisions are typically done. We just make those on our own. Elijah and I work very well together. We cover each other's back when we're not here, and even when we are here if we're doing something else. So we turn each other's deals, we send each other's deals to the bank, we proof each other's deals, make sure everything is there. Sometimes having that second eye on the deal, something we may have missed that he'll catch, or vice versa. So we rely heavily on Thomas for accuracy because he builds structures the deal. He's very, very good at what he does, and he brings the deal back to us. So we communicate very well between the three of us to make this thing happen. I love my job here mainly because of the people. The folks that I work with on a day-to-day basis are extremely cool guys and girls, and we all work well together. Coming from a place that was not so, it's very easy to see how teamwork actually comes together and makes things work. I hate to be cliche, but the place where I came from a couple of times, there was several instances where there were people didn't work together; they worked against each other. And the ultimate goal at the end is to bring everybody together, to work together for a common goal, and that works very well here. This is a good team, good set of people.